Now, 10 times out of 10, you can say your name and he's still not going to remember. Or care either. And he'll have another conversation with you probably a week later. Said the lady at his job.
My biggest excuse has always been like I only remember people's names if I communicate with them on a regular. But I feel like with the lady at my job, I'm at the point like it's no point of asking her now because she gonna feel away. If I've been talking to her for like 6 months and I don't know her name, and what's so crazy over the last week, multiple people have came up and said her name, and I still like every time I want to go and remember her name, I can't. That's why they tell you to wear your name badge. I wear mine, so you cannot know it. I got my name tag and I got my badge. So everybody gonna say, "Hey, Mr. Johnson," or "Hey, Officer Johnson," or "Hey, Johnson." If you don't wear your name tag like you're supposed to, is that
even if they wear their name tag?
No, that's not fair.
Even if they wear their name tag and somebody be like, "Hey, you know Erica told you about Keisha, right?" And you be like,
"Who the hell is Keisha?"
Then they be like, "Brown skin, big glasses." Oh, all right. Yeah, you can remember some. You can remember some stuff like that. Buck teeth, something like that. You can remember that. Oh, she got a fat butt. Yeah, I know y'all talking about. All right. They can't give you names. They gotta give descriptions.
Why you couldn't? Why did you have to go to the? She got a fat butt.
I just went down a list of characteristics.
You trying to make me out to seem like a creep?
It is what it is.
You ain't denouncing it either.
I said it is what it is.
No, you ain't. No, I don't like that. What did I say about you before the pod started?
Terrible. You don't even know what you said about your wife. That's crazy.
No, you said
you said that I was a tomboy.
Oh yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Growing up, my wife was an aggressive woman, or child, or girl, or whatever she want to call herself. So I asked her before the pod started. I said, "Do she feel like she's a girly girl now?" And she was like, "I wouldn't say I'm a girly girl, but..."
I didn't say but. You said that I turn into a girly girl when I want something. And I said, what does that look like?
When you want this...
What does that look like?
All right, you want to have a real conversation?
Talk about it.
Do you ever sit back while we like to build our foreplay? Our foreplay is a form of words. Like the way that we flirt just to get to sex is crazy to me. I've been wanting to address it, but I never want to address it in the bed. I feel like the conversation would be even more important. For the last 20 years, y'all, we start sex off with talking shit to one another. Or talking trash to one another. I forgot.
It's not we start. You start with the shenanigans.
Okay, if I start with the shenanigans...
So I'm going to go with it. Okay, you're not about to say no disrespectful stuff to me, and I'm not going to say nothing back.
I'm not saying nothing disrespectful. Though.
Man, what? Put this dick in your mouth.
Oh, man, for real? I said that before? Oh, really? I said that before? I'm sorry.
OMG.
I don't care.
So when you say stuff like that, I'm not supposed to say nothing back?
No, but that's not a good example. I want you to give me an example of something.
Please give me one.
Something aggressively disrespectful that I've said. What I'm talking about is we would talk about, listen, I think, you know how they say, you need to treat each day like it's a new day in your relationship. So you got to always keep the spice going in your relationship.
It is a new day.
Now y'all see why. Y'all see why. I feel like she was being smart out the mouth. Anywho's. Look, you know how they say you want to treat each you know you want to keep the spice in your relationship going. So I think with us, the way I try to go in it, I will tell her something knowing that for the last 20 years she's been able to do it. So I'd be like, man, you can't handle the D. Or like this morning, she was like, boy, you get that hot. get that hot, what you call it, hot
Sausage.
weight on, get that hot sausage off my back. And I was like, if it's hot, that means your butt is cold. And she was like, is it cold? And I was like, well, let me put it in your oven. And she was like, well, if my oven's hot and your sausage is hot, then why are you putting it in my... So you like, we spent, y'all, I'm telling you, we spent at least a good 20 to 25 minutes building up.
I was trying to go back to sleep.
I don't know.
I got back in the bed
No,
with the intention
I don't get
of
what
going.
you was trying
And
to
that's
do.
the thing.
I was trying to garner some sexual activity.
When I tried to get something out of you, you stayed asleep.
Get off your phone so we can have a real conversation.
We're having a conversation. I'm locked in on my
having-
game, but I can hear you.
Yo, no, you can't be on the podcast playing no goddamn game. Get that phone out your hand. I'm tired of this. I am so tired of this. Look how far it went. No, but you're like, no, it's too far.
It's still running.
Yup. Oh, yeah, I'm running. Nope.
Okay.
No, man. I for real. I spent 20 minutes. 'Cause I was thinking, I do certain things and try to see who go break first. You don't ever feel that either? Like, who gonna be the first one to make the first move?
It's going to be you.
I don't like that.
You want it, don't you?
You don't want it? See, I don't like that. Then that mean you don't want it.
And do you care?
No.
Oh, all right, now. Because my approach is way different than your approach.
All right. So, how do you describe my approach to us getting busy in bed?
You be wanting to play too much and be childish.
Okay.
You be
I'm okay
wanting to
with that.
play too much.
Yeah, I got a whole, like, I don't know what be going through my
Too
mind.
much.
But when it's time to go,
He always got to have something smart to say.
uh-huh.
And then it goes to a back and forth thing.
Yes.
Because I'm not going to let you say anything. Or if I go silent, then he be like,
Put this dick in your mouth.
then it's the...
Oh, yeah, then I got to flick her nipples.
I be
Yes.
like, dog.
It's just something, yo. Or I'll put my finger in her butt.
It's just crazy. It just be the wildest. But whatever.
But that works. That works for us. Once you find your niche,
You niche.
you gotta go with your niche. Don't let your niche go with you.
Grow
No.
up.
I am grown. That's what you say I need to do in 2026.
Grow up.
Oh, no. We got some more hate. Hate more on me. More on me.
What?
My wife told me in 2026, I need to start wearing longer pants.
Anybody that
She
knows
told me,
them.
this is her exact words. She
And
told
this
me I
Michael
need to
Jackson
take all
stage.
my. She told me I need to take all my work pants to the cleaners
And get them
and
hands
have the hems taken out of my pants. She said she was walking and she was staring at me. She was like, "Why I can see his socks?"
Because why? Why? And you know when you walk and your legs run in certain places, your pants rise.
She said,
So it's not like it's
the
it's that high booty that be having them. No.
She is offended.
Like
by
if
that,
he
yo.
literally stand, adjust himself, get himself together, his pants touch the top of his shoe.
I
The
don't know
top.
how I feel about it.
Like if this is the back of the shoe, they literally touch just like this. It ain't a little overlap, they literally touch just like that. So if he take a with his leg, there you go.
All right, hold on. I got a question there.
You can adjust yourself. Want me to help
pull
you with
that
your pillow?
up. There we go. Thank you. Because I got some words for you. I need
Okay.
to sit up for this.
All right, let me get myself together. You don't help me adjust my pillows.
Okay.
You don't ever, not even in the bed. I'm always adjusting your pillow.
You never asked me to adjust your pillow, baby.
I have. One day I asked you to adjust the pillow, and it went from, instead of him doing like this, it was like, I'm like, why would you do that? Don't you want to be over here with me? What? I said adjust. You just move the whole pillow. Or he'll do one of these. Push my head up and try to do it. Like, no. I got it.
Are you offended?
I got it.
But that didn't answer the question. Are you offended?
I like my independence. Because you just, Jesus. You do stuff like, if I do it like this, she won't ask me to do it again.
You think that?
Yeah.
That's harsh. I wouldn't ever do that to you.
But that's what you do. So how would you never do it to me if that's what you do?
So, while we're on the subject of pants legs.
I'm just trying to figure out how we get past the topic of me being the tomboy and stuff and me not being.
Because I ain't feel like you wanted to talk about it.
You brought it up and you went to your childishness of sex, so stop skipping. You all over the place.
That doesn't make me all over the place.
It is.
No, it doesn't, because I was focused.
We never finish the topic.
We never finished that topic.
We don't ever finish a lot of topics, because you just be like...
True. That's true. I'm okay. That's peace.
I don't know if that's peace like peace of calmness, okay, or peace like peace. I'm done with it anyway, so on to the next.
No, I was going to go back to it. Back to you being a tomboy. And I said, I was on topic. Thank you for bringing my mind
don't bring your
around.
pants. Your pants have nothing to do with that.
But you said something about it too.
You went straight into that.
My pants is down though. Anywho's. Back to her being a tomboy. I said, do she feel like she is girly now and not tomboyish?
And I don't. And you said when I want something, I'm trying to figure out what does that look like.
Yeah, sexually.
But how? So how am I a tomboy? So I'm on that. What's on a day to day? On a day to day.
Yeah.
I'm a tomboy.
No.
And I'm only girly girl when I want sex. I'm not girly girl no other time. That's what you saying.
No.
So what are you saying?
Babe, I don't want to talk about it. I don't know. You see my face? I don't got nothing. I swear to God, I don't. Y'all listen. When you ain't got nothing, you just stare. No.
But you're talking about your wife.
I love my wife.
Do you?
I do. I do. You can't.
So why you have nothing to that?
Nothing what?
You said I was a tomboy.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, the conversation started before the pod was. I was talking about you being you. I'm thinking girly. I think you once had a tomboy mentality about you, but I don't feel like I've noticed it enough since I met you. Especially here lately, girl. You on your bag. I just mugged you. What you gonna do?
Drink my drink.
Okay. What about the pants? The pants thing.
That you ain't got no ankles and what they supposed to be?
No, but you said in 2026 I need to make my pants go into my ankles great again.
Just know that 32 length, absolutely not. Inseam got to be 34 above.
What about the people that wear their pants legs
I don't care about the people.
As a fashion statement.
LL is out.
What is LL?
Cool J.
No, he don't wear both pants leg. He had one up.
But shit, you had two. Absolutely.
My pants been hiding my heels. High heels. Nah, but I feel like that's the new trend or the new wave of people wearing their pants low. Is there something wrong with me doing that really though?
Wearing your pants high?
I mean high.
That's a trend?
That's a trend.
Oh.
I see it all the time. I also think too.
You don't think your ankles are too small to be feeling the breeze that they get from your pants being high and loose? Like,
is that a real question or you being shady?
No, that's a real question.
I don't know.
Like now, your ankles so little, your elastic of your sweatpants don't even cling to your pants like they're supposed to.
What we doing?
We having a conversation.
Nah, you trying to Joan on me. That's what you doing. What the hell are you talking about? We having a conversation. Who's the person having the conversation? You or me?
Me and your ankles. They want somebody. They want a relationship.
They want some attention.
They want to meet just like how my teeth. I'm mad that now they want to. They were separated for a reason.
I tell you what. I remember when my pastor told me. My pastor said, "If you want something done, you gotta do it yourself.
Okay.
So stop complaining. And if you want my pants legs to go down lower, you need to go.
I buy your clothes. I do. But you have a habit
like the way you said that.
of pulling your pants up. Especially your sweatpants, because your ankle's so daggone little that you can pull them up to the mid part of the bottom of your calf so that your pants can be tight to something, because they're not tight. If anything, I need to take your pants, your sweatpants, your joggers to the cleaners for them to fold over and make the band for your ankle part smaller.
Before we get into this, shut up. Before we get into this episode, I want to address some of the comments I saw about people's opinions on our opinions about Shorty who got shot up by ICE.
Oh, what they say? What they say? Girl, come on, pull it up.
I can't pull it up.
Why?
Because I don't have it on the phone.
So how you gonna come up with something you ain't got to?
Just know, we don't care.
I want to know so I can know how to address this. I'm not addressing it how you address it.
I want to know so I can know how to address this. Y'all see? Hold up. Is my page up there? Oh, it's up there, boo. Oh, you might can see it. You might can see something, boo. Because these folks, they were, no, it wasn't all bad.
I want to see it. If you got, you brought it up, and I feel like you should have been prepared to have what you needed at.
I don't need to prepare because I can go right to it. This one dude said, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
He wasn't even hit. She wasn't blocking traffic. The ICE car in front of her broke down. The news keep editing out the part when she was waving cars by because she was making a U-turn.
But even still, what the issue is, he got in front of her car. She put it in reverse. She turned away as they were telling her. They gave her instructions. She avoided the instructions by pulling off. So is that not considered? So Brent Two Gloves, your mama should have swallowed you. That's one. What you see in the video, at the end of the day, with anybody that's in law enforcement, the rules are make sure you make it home. That is one. But when you look at it, even from the video, they telling her no, because they literally see that she's about to pull off. Like, her wife was recording, and she literally was screaming no, because she saw what she was about to do. And their intent is always going to be to kill somebody. And she made it easy for them. That is very unfortunate that she made it easy for them.
Yeah.
And I mean, he knew that by getting in front of that car, that it was possibly going to be a choice of reason that she was probably going to move that car. Mm-hmm. But even still, she did not go in the direction I said that of hitting him. She backed up to avoid hitting him. It's the people are missing the bigger picture is she was given instructions to get out of the car. Yeah. And she did not get out of the car. So therefore, when it was heard that she was giving those instructions and she did not get out the car, what did she do? She resisted their orders. Yeah. She was given an order. That's the biggest thing. She was given an order and she avoided to listen to the order.
And that's all honestly, that's all. See, I think, because what I think is sometimes it's a big divider trying to decide whether you want to post a whole, however long our reactionary video was to that versus posting a 60 to 1 minute and 30 second clip or 90 second clip. So, of course, folks think that you misinformed when someone done clipped up a video to just get you to continue the discussion by going and watching the full reaction to the video. But I wish people would. I just feel like sometimes white people feel like
they're entitled.
It's their duty and they feel like
They are
because there's
entitled.
been so much oppression against black and brown people that they feel like now this is the time that they want to stand up. And I just feel like, yeah, I understand this is a time where we need more I don't want to say we need more people who are who have the power to truly make change, that you vote in these offices that make laws and stuff to do their job. And it sucks that regardless if you black or brown, even if you white, that you get out there every day and you risk your life trying to bring attention to or awareness to something, and you have to lose your life in the process, regardless if you resisting arrest or whatever. Your whole sole purpose there was to bring light to ICE agents being in your neighborhood and inflicting disruption in your neighborhood, and it had to result in that situation. When the reality is, if you were abiding all the laws, regardless if you feel like they fair laws or not, you wouldn't be in that predicament. Black people, we get unjustly stereotyped on a daily basis. And most time it's from our own people. You know how often I see a bunch of hood rats walking down the street and I say, oh man, they up to no good. When reality is they may not be trying to cause no harm. But that's just the reality of the world we living in now. You just gotta be you gotta always have your eyes on the swivel. Your emotions always need to be, you need to come correct, and you got to always be consistent in your position, because it's just so much inconsistencies in this world. To be honest with you, I don't know what laws are true or what laws are not now, because you see some of the most powerful people in the world violating these said constitutional laws on a daily basis, and no one's holding them accountable. So while y'all sitting back getting mad at a creator that's sitting posting a reactionary video from his podcast, or
Everybody is entitled to their opinion. That's just what it is. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. And what you see from your peer
POV.
view and what we see and what he see could be completely different. That it's not for everybody to agree on everything. It's the bigger picture of it all. No, that lady should not have lost her life. She should not have. ICE, that is just a cover up for all types of racists and bigots and everything. That is just a legal way for them to do whatever it is they want to do, which is unfortunate. But still, the bigger thing is she was given instructions and she avoided those instructions.
That's the part people ain't paying attention to, though, is that the amount of people who signed up to be ICE agents were enticed to be said ICE agents because there was a signing bonus attached to it. And that signing bonus not been attached to that, they possibly wouldn't have been those ICE agents.
And a lot of people who are ICE agents, they wear their masks. Don't nobody want to be their face don't want to show. Like, what's the purpose? What's the purpose? You're literally out here. What's that game you play? What's the vigilantes?
Yep.
Legal vigilantes.
That's exactly what's happening. That is exactly what is happening. I also feel like I hear people saying, "Oh man, they should wear body cameras." Man, y'all know,
ICE don't wear body cameras?
No, but again, y'all,
and that's why they do half of the stuff they do.
Listen, y'all know how long it took for all the local police departments to get said body cameras. Y'all really think they gonna be able to get them body cameras from ICE agents real quick? It took years and
they need to, because they the ones out here causing wreaking havoc and doing the stuff.
And I know y'all will say, "Oh man, you could go right on Amazon and you can get a body cam." No, that's not how it works when you're a public servant or officer. No, it don't work that way. Them body cameras have to be fitted to their person, and it has to be fitted where it can be transmitted back to whatever headquarters that they respond to. So they can't go on Amazon and just get a body camera. To be honest with you, the officer who recorded it on his phone wasn't supposed to do that. Because now, that is now evidence. So now everything on his phone can be used against him in the court of law.
It was an officer recording?
Yes. He could have recorded this said situation, right? He also could have sent 100 hate mail texts to freaking all his white friends of how much he hate people and all this. And now they gonna say, oh, well, of course, this DOJ ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna just say, if you had more neutral folks investigating this and actually doing the due diligence the way it's supposed to be done, and that man's phone got confiscated and they found all that stuff on there, they would think he did it on purpose, or they would think they did it on purpose based on the messages. That's why they say you're not supposed to use your personal device to take pictures or take video of any crime situations, because now your phone has become a part of the crime.
Well, moving right along.
Our relationship harder now. I think it is now, because there's a lot of factors in this generation.
What kind of relationships?
It could be any type of relationship. They say, oh, are people weaker? So, okay, let's start with friendships. I think friendships are hard because people just don't have time for friends anymore.
I don't.
Some people don't. They just don't make time.
Making new friends? Maybe.
Making new friends seem more easier now than dealing with the friends that you had.
But it's based on the needs of people. Like, people are needy.
Yeah.
So it's based on the needs of people. And it's also based on the people who know that and have the understanding that people aren't going to do things that you do the way you do it, or treat people the way you treat people, like, or treat you how you treat them, because that's just not how people are built. But to say that they are harder, it's just that people are more needy. That's it, because I have people who I don't talk to on a day-to-day. And when we do talk, it's a good time. Have a conversation, whatever. It's nothing. Then you have people who feel a type of way. Like, you don't reach out. I was always the one reaching out, so I'm not reaching out no more. So that, do
you feel that way? That if you became one of those people that always reached out, and you don't ever feel like somebody's reaching out to you, do you just stop? Because I do.
Mm.
Oh, that is over with. If I feel it's a consistent pattern of me reaching out, and you not checking on me, that's a wrap. I'm gonna let you know that now. Because
what's the purpose?
Yeah.
Apparently, you ain't have no reason to want to check on me or talk to me about anything.
And I hate the people that feel all sad about somebody who got sick or something happened to them when you wasn't talking and checking up on them. And that could be even in my situation, me not reaching out to people. But I feel like I knew it. I spent a year probably like checking on everybody. And I feel like once it got to the point where I feel like that's all I was doing and nobody was never checking out on me, I just said, you know what, forget it. It is what it is. If you so happen to cross my mind, I know that's when I need to check on you. But if you don't cross my mind, oh well. So if it's 6 months and then you cross my mind, I'd be like, okay, cool. You all right, homie? Everything good? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then what about relationships? I think personal relationships, like relationships, couples, spouses, girlfriend, boyfriend, all that good stuff. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of relationships. Are they harder now? I think so.
Why do you think it's harder?
I think people got...
you saying people. What other relationship you in?
Nah, our relationship ain't harder though.
So how is it hard? You can't speak on other people's if you're not in it.
I mean, but you could base it on information you've heard or things that you've observed.
From both parties.
How people make relationships harder than they really are.
Okay.
But is this one of those moments where you feel like it's best to mind your business?
And drink your water.
Okay.
Because, I mean, you're not going to talk about your own relationship while you going to talk about somebody else's and what they got going on.
That's true. You put me in my place. I will make sure I lock that in. Will make sure I lock that in. When it's gonna come up again, men and women can't be friends. Fact or cap? Men and women can be friends. I think just say sometimes.
It depends on the friendship. If that is somebody that you've been friends with since high school, middle school, type thing, but to gain new friends, now, to gain new friends and be in to gain new friends of the opposite sex and you're in a relationship can be muddy waters.
Yeah,
because you don't know what that person's actual intentions are, especially if they try to talk to you in a manner of a relationship and you I'm in a relationship, well, can we be friends? Then that's no. We can't, because that wasn't your intention. Your intention was to try to holler at me and see what we could do. Mm-hmm. And because I told you I got somebody, now you can we be friends? No, because what that's going to do is, now that this your new friend, they going to be checking on you, asking questions, seeing how things going. And the first time you I'm just over it. I'm not feeling it right now. I don't feel loved, or, our date got canceled. They go oh man, that's messed up. All right, well, let's go out. Let's chill. Let's do this, do that. You oh, bet. Come on, let's go. No, they trying to weasel their way in. They don't really give a damn about your relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
And what you got going on. They don't care. And now, to be in the age of over 25, ain't no that's my brother, that's my sister, from no new friendship, new people. Absolutely not. You fucking. That's it.
Childish too, ain't it? If you over 25 and you still out here claiming that somebody, hey, it's so many people that say, man, that's my brother, and I'd be like, is that what you mean that's your brother? Is that your brother by blood, or y'all? No, that's my brother. He real cool. And then you be like, y'all had sex?
Because somebody's saying that, okay.
Prime example.
People I went to school with, right?
They be saying that, don't they?
Listen, people I went to middle school with, high school with, and stuff, and that's that's my brother. That's my bro. Okay. I'm not going to now go meet somebody. We've been kicking it probably 6 months as friends. That's my brother. Absolutely not.
Oh, so it's sweat equity that comes with someone being your brother.
Nobody at our age now, is calling somebody their brother or their sister that they just met. If you're calling somebody your bro, your sister, y'all been friends almost 20 plus years.
It's a time frame on how long
you gotta grow up. How old? Come on now, you just as bad as my mother taking in orphans. You just gonna keep bringing people in, taking on people and adding on to the no.
Y'all see how shady she is. We not too much on her. Anywho's, so it's cap. It's a fact that men and women can't be friends. Or
no, cap? They can be friends. So it's cap.
They can be friends, but just know that comes with
if it's a genuine equity. If it's genuine, if somebody come up to you and was like, "Hey, how are you? I'm just looking for a friend, whatever."
When do you notice what's?
No, but if you're in a relationship, that's a tricky thing. If you're single, do your thing.
The real question I would like to know for myself is, when do you realize this person is your friend? Because you got people at work, right? For example, that are real cool that you probably knew for a few years. And
they're associates.
They will always be associates.
They're associates.
Oh, okay. Do they know that?
If we not hanging out, kicking it.
Enough people don't use common sense. So you may think they're associates, but they might think y'all besties.
No, we don't hang out. We don't kick it outside of work. I don't call and check on you. I don't do. No.
You might not hang it and kick it outside of work just because you don't want to be around certain people that they may associate with outside of work.
But how am I your friend if I don't ever check on you outside of work? When we at work, we have it's your work friend. You know what I'm saying? It's a work bestie or whatever. But once I clock out, I clock you out too.
That is true.
Like, no.
I think I clock people out at
If
work.
we were to cross paths out in the street, I'd be like, hey, how you? But I ain't about to be like, girl, you want to come over? We about to go do it. No.
I know one of my coworkers that's no longer my coworker. She is such a phony friend. I ain't never seen somebody be so phony to somebody. She will give you all her business that you would deem that's her business and do the total opposite of everything she just gave you. Crazy, huh? How do you do that?
Elaborate.
What I'm saying is you may say, oh, man, yeah, I'm going to quit. But I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to quit. But I still already put my notice in. You see what I'm saying?
This is like attention seeking.
Yeah.
That's attention seeking. I'm going to come up with something. I'm going to come up with some tea, some stuff or whatever, just so that you could keep checking in on me about it.
That's not the case, though, because they also made it difficult for them to check on. They changed their number. So, no.
Okay, change the number.
I mean, change the whole number.
So, I mean...
That's gangster.
It's not. It wasn't never nothing really. It was just work related.
That's all it is. And that's how you got to look at it. That's how you stay out your feelings.
Yeah. You may feel like you're building a ball with somebody, but...
Nah, the reality is, all what seemed good on the outside ain't always good.
It's not saying that there's anything wrong with you building a relationship with somebody at work. I'm not to say that it's not, because I have people that I'm cool with, that I built relationship with at work.
Yeah. But
it's a genuine, thing. Like, somebody say, oh, I'm having something. If you're able to come out and support, cool. I'm going to do that. And then you're like, I'm having something. And they like, cool, I'll come to your thing. It's not like you always having something and I'm always coming. But I tell you about myself and you're never available. You get what I'm saying? It's not that. It's genuine. And if I reach out, hey, how's things going? Cool. You reach out, hey, but it doesn't mean that it has to be a everyday check-in. I do have people who be every day or at least 3-4 times a week do the check-in. I do. And then I have people who I can literally not talk to for months. And we still check in different ways, but it does not mean that it's no more genuine people nowadays.
That's what I was about to say.
It's always like a motive.
Because I was just thinking about
like you collecting friends, like you trying to collect likes and stuff on social media.
This time last year, right? Things was smooth. I mean, but for work, I felt like they attempted to do so much to make you dislike the job, but the people that I work with made it real fun to go to work every day. I could be myself. I didn't feel like I could joke around all day. I didn't feel like I was, I didn't feel weird about it. Versus now, yeah, I'm having an amazing time at work, but it ain't because I'm joking and hee and ha with everybody. It's because I don't trust none of them niggas. All them niggas is just phone. I mean, and every time you feel like, and this is some real stuff. And I literally told somebody this day. I was like, man, every time I feel like, things is, is going to loosen up, I run into a situation where I feel like, yeah, okay, that's why I need to just stay in my own space. Because everybody, I think, especially at work, especially now at work, they got like these ulterior motives, and everybody's about what I can get out of the situation.
And if too many people are friends and cliquey and stuff like that,
it's cliquey.
Then it turns into
oh my god,
a favoritism type thing, or you allowing that person to do this, and then here it is. Won't nobody say anything to the person they got the problem with, but they're gonna let everybody else know so that everybody can have the chatters and the whispers to try to figure it out.
That should be that.
Yeah, that's messy.
Yeah, man, that'd be crazy. That's why Anywho's, outgrowing friends without becoming the villain.
Everybody does that.
Yeah, you just stop talking. I've even got to a place where, like, I've heard things through friendships, right? And that's why I say, man, we just living in a weird world. Like, well, folks they say stuff, but they don't mean what they saying. They just be all talk. And I tend to gravitate away from them because I deem them type of people as fake people. Yeah, we cool, but I just know, like, we gotta be cool from a distance. And I don't feel like I should be villainized for feeling that way. Like, if I'm invited somewhere and I know certain people are going to be at the establishment, I just steer clear because that's not the energy I want to be around. Because, others' poor energy can be rubbed off on you in certain situations. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to adapt to that energy. It's just like in the moment, okay.
So if you do that and you realize that person hangs with those people a lot, right? Do you just outgrow the relationship and leave it be because of who they hang with, or do you find ways for y'all to be able to do things just you and that person?
I just gravitate away. Because
so you don't feel like you can't have multiple friendships?
Yeah, I can, but I feel like even when you try, people don't stand on their word. You feel me? So, like, you may say one thing and then the next thing you notice something totally different. Like, for me, sometimes your actions can speak louder than your words.
Isn't that what people say all the time?
Yeah, but also sometimes people's words speak more than their actions. Like, you can say one thing, your actions can tell you a different thing, or your actions can mean one way and your actions may say, oh man, this dude is a crooked person. But when you have a conversation with him, you're like, oh, okay. He act this way because of that. No?
So now you gotta be psychologist. Okay.
Who, me?
You gotta sit there and think of, am I mentally capable of being in this friendship?
Yeah, man. Niggas make you seem stupid sometimes. Just dumb. Like, growing up, we used to do dumb stuff. And I used to be like, what the hell is going on? Like, why are we doing this? Like, I still don't understand why I'm afraid of midgets. That's gotta be one of the biggest fears, me getting kicked in the nuts by a midget.
You're not gonna get kicked, they gonna run straight into
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
It's not kicked, they gonna headbutt you, right?
I think your mother's son ain't gonna grow. He gonna be a midget.
My mother.
The little one. You see him? He already look like he 30. In the face. He look old in the face, babe. You never seen a 2-3-year-old baby look like he 33 in the face.
Hey, you hear the deep voice?
Yes. Yeah. Right? She was asking, you want to go past it? No.
Give me.
Oh my God, yo. So
get me a little
outgrowing
mobster.
people without becoming a villain is okay.
I mean, you're gonna always be the villain because what their story is of how they tell people what happened. I mean, you can't please people. It just is what it is. It's how are you gonna feel about it after you do it. Like, how would that make you feel? Will be the biggest thing. And at this point, it should be more of protecting your peace.
There we go. So, speaking of peace, which one are you really chasing? Peace versus success? I'm chasing both of them. But I want to chase success while being at peace too.
What does that look like?
Because people say like chasing success could necessarily mean growing in whatever occupation you in, whether it is becoming like getting promoted or doing this. I'm at peace with being comfortable. You feel me? Knowing that I can pay all my bills without no issues, or knowing that I'm not living check to check. I don't necessarily need to be someone's boss or be in charge and all that. Pay me. Pay me so me and my family could travel more. We'd be more stable in our life and whatnot. So I'm chasing both the financial success and the peace that comes with it. What about you? Which one are you chasing? Are you really chasing? Because you got peace.
I got peace.
Yeah, peace be still.
I want the success. I mean, because is there really going to be having peace? I can just make that shut everything out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but is that going to be the peace that I want? Like, what does my peace? What my peace look like may not look like your peace. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So. But yeah, when it comes to success, it's growth. Like, I can't be stagnant. Mm-hmm. So, it's growth. Yeah.
Alright, healing isn't pretty and nobody talks about that.
That's true. But it's just, even though people may not talk about it, the biggest thing is going through your healing journey or what you go through. It's just staying on that path and not letting anybody take you back. Because it can be a process like somebody trying to get off drugs. You go through withdrawals of things. You may have your part where you like, I ain't gonna brush my teeth today. You know what I'm saying? Type thing. So, your healing journey and things may not look pretty to other people. But it's just not letting people get to you when they start saying those things, if that is what you're going through.
I don't know when I started healing.
Are you healing?
I think I'm healed.
Healed from what?
From just my childhood upbringing.
I don't.
You don't think so?
I don't.
Okay.
You saying it probably sounds good to you?
I think maybe I've became numb to.
That's it. You're numb. Being numb does not mean you're healed. Because when you're numb, that numbness eventually goes away. And when it goes away, you feel that pain. It's just easy. It's little things that can trigger you, especially when it comes to your parentals. So you know, that's a process and a journey that when you are ready to actually go through it, you'll go through it. Not be there to support you through it, but that's something you gonna have to put in yourself and say, I'm ready to heal from this.
Woo, that got deep.
You don't care about nothing I'm saying.
I do.
You taking it in, but you like, wah, 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 wah.
No, I wasn't. You know I'm goofy and everything, but I hear what you're saying. I mean, I agree. I agree with you. I might not. But no. Now I got to defend myself. Because I think when your parents do idiot stuff, like that, me getting ticked by them doing idiot stuff, it shouldn't bother me. And I also don't feel like every time I complain about certain things, well, that's your mother. No, like, come on now. You can't tell me in 1 minute, man, your mother was the most intelligent person ever. And then in the same breath, you going to be like, well, that's your mother. When I tell you she did some crazy stuff that was very insensitive. Like sending an entire birthday card to my child addressing me about why I don't do enough as her son. That's supposed to be her son, but I don't do enough as her son. But she's looking for companionship.
But when you ready to heal, you'll handle that.
How do you handle it?
You let her know I am your child. I am not your spouse. And I have my own, like, you put her in her place with that. Like, you are my mother. Yes, I'm not going to take that from you.
How many times
you gave me breath? How many times?
I've done that multiple times.
And let her know. And therefore, with you not respecting my boundaries and so forth, love is from a distance.
I've said that too already.
But she still has access to you.
She cannot have access to me because we're not going to do this on this pod, but she has access.
But she cannot have access.
No, she can't.
Why?
Legally, she can't now.
Why?
Because she don't put my name on certain
And you
stuff.
did not agree to that. And you can cancel all of that. But when you're ready to heal, you'll deal with that. Until then,
that's a part of healing?
yes. You don't have to deal with that, and especially when you don't even know what's going on. So if you get a phone call and you like, what the what? And it's really not nothing, but because you don't know her day to day and what's really going on, how you supposed to handle that? And no, you're not going to put me down on something and I have nothing. No. You let them people know. No, I do not agree to that. I do not sign off on that. Y'all did not call me and get my consent for that, so no.
You're right. That is a part of healing then. I never would have thought of that. Because I just block everybody.
And that does what?
That just
keeps you having to keep blocking. When you can just nip it in the bud. It's a no, nothing, absolutely not. Now you got to block 17 different numbers because they're going to keep calling you from different numbers because she has you written down for something. When you tell them no, absolutely not, want nothing to do with that, you can lose my number, she'll figure it out. And you let her know. No. And access to her as well. If y'all can't have that, if she always wanted it to be about her and not, no. As you see, when the situation went left with my mother, I said what it was. And she decided, okay, this is a relationship we're going to have. I want a relationship with my daughter. I want a relationship with my grandkids. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do better. We're going to have that. Yeah. I'm going to protect my kids at all costs. I don't care who you are. I told my mother, you want me here, but I don't have to deal with you. I don't have to talk to you no more. Sucks to say it that way, but my kids won't come first. And that is a part of healing. You got to let people know. You have to know that the one universal word in this world that can't nobody change, switch up, you can put an accent to it or whatever, is no. In all languages, no is no. In Spanish, yes, it's sí. That's two different things. But no in all languages is no.
Y'all see how hard she go? Shorty hard.
You irritated.
She don't play about her man. He got to be better, y'all. Right?
You want to. And again, I'm going to let you get only to a certain point of when it comes to dealing with the stuff you deal with and handle. Because, again, you're an adult. You're a grown-ass man. You got to handle that. But if ever I see...
And she don't care if it make her look bad.
If ever I see that it puts you really in a mental space of a problem or your physical as a problem...
I am good at protecting my peace, though.
Then we'll have a problem.
I think you've been... You are sure to know that I am good at protecting my peace.
But no, I'm just saying. I know that you have but I know when you are not good.
Yeah.
And it can easily be fixed. But until you are ready to do that, but what I'm not going to see is you put yourself in a mental space that becomes a problem because it becomes a problem to your kids. If you get what I'm saying, it's going to trickle down. And if you put yourself in a physical space of a mental issue or end up hospitalized for some stuff, then it's going to be a bigger problem because I already don't care.
She had to give a dramatic pause.
I'm thinking you were going to say something.
I didn't have nothing. I'm not defending you. The jury's out. You will snatch a bitch.
I don't care who it is. Okay, that's your mother. I'm not doing that. No.
Okay. Heard it here first on episode 228. She don't give a shit. All right, look, y'all. I was thinking about this week because I be seeing some people. First of all, this person walked up to me and she asked me some directions, right? I could not focus on giving this lady her directions, right? Because she had one lash on and one lash off. And I wanted... She
know that?
I don't think she did.
And you ain't tell her?
I wanted to so bad.
So why you ain't tell her?
But boy, the whole right side of her face looked so ugly. And her left side, it looked decent.
Oh yeah, it gives you a lash, gives you a whole different
Man, unpopular opinion. Why do lashes give an ugly chick a whole new face?
Because it give me a face.
What's the name of that movie?
It don't seem as like if I don't have my glasses on or nothing, because I got my Ricky Raccoons. But it's like once I put my lashes on or something,
it's like I'm a different bitch.
Yeah.
No, what's that movie where he saw her as a skinny, cute
Shallow
chick?
Hell.
Yes. That's the way lashes do to people's faces. Because I saw this one girl, right?
But that's just like saying with men and beards. Because you without a beard, you look like a pedophile.
When was you going to tell me that?
Because, baby, on our wedding day, you scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh, he tried to really go back to when we first met. He a grown-ass man. What? Why did he cut his facial hair?
Wow.
And I felt like you ain't seen me in a different light. Because you ain't give me that one tear. It's like, I want to cry, but I won't fall.
You know how I am about tears.
Because you're not healed.
That's what that mean? That don't mean that. Listen. I do think we need to make it needs
make
to be
tears
okay.
great again.
That's exactly what I was about to say. I just get ready to take the long way around to get to it. We need to make tears great again. I don't know, man.
You rub your eyes now. Some people rub their eyes so much it'll tear like your eyes get water. Yours, nothing. Them little pockets don't be there.
They was the other day when I had couch lock. Oh boy, I had so many tears from laughing. It felt good, you guys. So good.
Whatever. But so why do you feel like it's for ugly people though?
Cause they need a reason to wake up in the morning.
What?
And them lashes is helpers.
What?
I need to create lashes. The lash industry is booming.
I would love to see what your lashes would look like.
No, I don't need to create nothing. I need to invest.
Cause I would love to see what your lashes like. What? Cause
I get them lashes, man.
like your lashes,
your fingernails. The ones, them extra people that be having them long ass fingernails that look like two fingers on one finger. Yeah, the double tack lashes.
Because you got good lashes, but your lashes are straight. Like you don't have a curl to yours. Because you have good upper and bottom lashes.
Because I'm a bad bitch. Yeah.
What was that?
You wanted me to do it again?
No, I asked what was it. It was for you to verbally describe, not that you had to do it again. Because that's still not telling me.
Make sure I watch Behind the Podcast on Saturday, episode 46. Okay. That shows I wash my hands. I couldn't help it. I've been wanting to do it for so long.
What? Why? What was it that made you want to do that?
I looked at you. That's it, you guys. That has been episode 228 MTMJ Podcast with the Wife. And make sure y'all do all that stuff I say every week. Patreon, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everywhere you get a podcast. Check us out. We here for you guys. This episode, I decided I wanted to hold the mic. And I did that. And we're out. Peace.
You did.